Hello, Sudoku friends. This is a hard Sudoku and it's from sudokuexchange.com's website. And welcome. I see a 9 blocking down here and 1 blocking over, so a 9 must go here. We got an 8 blocking over here and a 1 blocking over here, therefore an 8 goes here. And let's see, an 8 blocks down, 1 blocks over, 1 blocks up, an 8 therefore goes here. We have all the 8s now. That was easy.
That was easy.
Let's see if it continues. What can we see? 4 here or here, 4 here or here. That's not a lot, is it? But a 5 blocks over here and 1 5 blocks over here. So here's a 5. And let's see if we can do something with that. Yes, a 5 blocks down now and 1 blocks over, another 1 blocks over. So a 5 goes here and a 5 therefore in one of these two squares. And by the way, these two 5s block down 2. So we have 5s in 2 of these 4 squares. Now, where can we place a 5 in this row 7? It can't go here, here, or here. And we've got 2 5s here and here blocking down. So the 5 must go here. I'm seeing something. Well, I'm always seeing something, but I'm looking at the 9s because the 9 and the 9 here block here. So one of these squares must be a 9. I'm also seeing these two 9s blocking across. So these two must be 9s. And I'm now looking for a place for a 9 in this center column. It can't go here, 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 or here. So it must go here or here. And this square is blocked by this 9. So a 9 must go here. We don't have a lot of 6s in this puzzle, do we? We have this one here, and that's it. Well, a 3 and a 6 block over here. So a 3 and a 6 must go in 2 of these squares here. And unfortunately, that's all I can say. Oh, but now that we found a 5 here, we have a 4 blocking up and down, so a 4 must go here. And that might be helpful. Now we know that a 2 must go here or here, and therefore here or here. And since we found the 5 up here, we now have this 3 blocking up and this 3 blocking over, making this square a 3. And now one of these must be a 3. A 1, 2, and a 6 for these 3 squares, and I can't place any of them. But the 7 blocks up here, so a 7 must go either here or here, blocking across. This 7 also blocks across, so a 7 must go here. And I think we must place a 4 in this square here, and we must place it here because this square is blocked by this 4. This square is blocked by this 4. This square is blocked by this 4. So here's a 4. And the 4 and the 9 now go together in these two squares. And we can place a 1 here because this 1 blocks over and this 1 blocks down, so a 1 goes here. So 4 and a 9 here, these two must be a 2 and a 7, and those I can't place just yet. But the 5 blocks down and this 5 blocks down, so 5 surely must go here, and this 5 blocks over, as does this 5. These two 5s block down, so a 5 goes here. So 4 and a 9 here, these therefore must be a 3, 6, and a what? And a 2. And there's nothing I can say about those. But I can say that a 2 must go here or here. And I can say that with certainty because this is a 4 or a 9, so it can't be a 2. This 2 blocks here, so this can't be a 2. This 2 also blocks here, therefore one of these must be a 2. And again, this square cannot be a 2. So we got a 2 here or here. And the other digit, of course, must be a 1, because this 1 blocks here, this 1 blocks here and here. Therefore, these two squares must be a 1 and a 2. And we know that this is a 4 and 9, so the last digit missing is going to be a 6. It must go in one of these squares here. And the two others, of course, must be a 4 and a 9. Let's see, 4, 9, 9, 9 could go here and here, yes. And also here and here. And the 4 could go here and here. And I'm not quite sure where the other 4 is going to go. So let's let that rest for a bit.
Put it to rest.
I'm now looking at 6s. We know that one of these is a 6 and the other one must be a 4. And therefore, this is a 1, 2, and this is a 1, 2. But, so a 4 must go here or here, and this is a 6, right? So a 6 must go here, here, or here, and therefore here or here. We got a 6 blocking up. And by the way, we can sort these two squares out. I was so excited about the center shoot that I completely overlooked that this 1 blocks here and therefore puts a 1 in this square. And this must be a 3. And these 4 squares now must be a 2, 3, 4, and a 6. So 3 here, here, 4 here, here, 2 and 6, I don't know. But we do know that this 7 blocks over here, so one of these is a 7 blocking down, so one of these is a 7 now. The two other digits must be a 2 and a 3. So the 3 blocks over, one of these is a 3, that's right, and one of these is a 3. But I think we kind of knew that, didn't we?
I kind of knew that.
Now that we found the 1 up here, we can now resolve the 1 and the 2 that we had going on up here. This now becomes a 2 and this becomes a 1. So the 2 and the 4 over here now makes these two a 2 and a 4, and these therefore a 6 and a 3. We still don't have a lot of 6s, and I believe we still only have the 1 here. Amazing, amazing. But it just occurs to me that this square must be a 2 because the 2 blocks here and here, and there are no other empty squares in the row, so the 2 must go here. These two now must be a 1 and a 6. And we know that these must be a 1, 7, and a 6. So the only thing that we can say with certainty is that a 7 must go in one of these squares here. So I'm thinking about the 2s and the 6s because a 6 must go up here somewhere. We agree on that. We have a 6 blocking over here, so a 6 must go here, here, or here. So a 6 must go here or here. And now I'm looking at the 2s. There can be no 2 here. The 2 blocks over here, this 2 blocks down, so a 2 must go here, here, or here. And we know that these are 4 and 9s. I'm really tempted to say that this has got to be a 2, but I want to prove it. So it cannot be a 1, but it could be a 2, but not a 3, 4, 5. It cannot be a 6 because a 6 goes here or here. And it cannot be a 7, nor can it be an 8 or a 9. So yes, it is a 2. And that makes one of these a 2. And these now must be a 6 and a 7. And as we've just established, one of these must be a 6. Therefore, this cannot be a 6. Ergo, it must be a 7, and this must be a 6. The 7 blocks over here, so this is a 7. And we have a 7 now in one of these two squares here. And the center square here has got to be the 4. So what do we have across here? We've got a 4, 6, and a 3. Oh, hang on, one of these is a 4. Yes, but yes, a 4 can't go here. But a 4 could potentially go here, yes. So we got a 4 possibility in those two. So I can't just enter a 4 here, even if I wanted to, because this has to be, if not scientifically correct, it has to be logically correct. On that, I have to insist.
I must insist.
But didn't we have something with a 4 going on up here? Yes, we did. We had a 4 in and a 2 in these two squares, and now this 4 blocks up. So the 2 has got to go here and the 4 here. And that 2 blocks down now, and that gives me a 2 here. Let me see, 2 down, 2 down, 2 over, 2 here, and therefore a 2 here and here. Now we got the 2s, the 5s, and the 8s all done for this puzzle. These now must be a 3 and a 7. We got a 3 blocking over, so the 7 is forced to go here and the 3 here, and the top square must be a 6, making this square a 3. And I think we're doing nicely now. The 3 comes over here, the 3 over here, so this is a 3, which blocks up, this blocks down, giving me a 3 here, and this blocks over, so a 3 goes here. And we are adding the 3's to the completed numbers. This was a 4, 6, right? The 6 blocks over here, so this is a 6, making this a 6 and this a 4. Still a 9 and a 4 here, but I feel that we are getting very close to yes, because the 4 blocks over here, so this is a 4, making this a 4, 9, and this therefore a 9, and this must be a 6. The last digit here is also a 6, and the 6 blocks down, this blocks over, so I think the second last 6 of the grid goes here, and the last one has got to go here. These now must be a 1 and a 7. The 7 blocks up, so this is a 7, this is a 1, making this a 1, and this square has got to be a 7. That was a hard puzzle from sudokuexchange.com. I rather liked it. I thought it was interesting, if not very hard, but not all puzzles need to be almost impossible to solve, do they? We also need to do other things than solve Sudoku. I'm going to fire up my flight simulator now and do a few rounds over Hamburg, I think, today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll come back for more. Bye for now.